Welcome to GURIA TV. We have with us the author of the story of the epileptic man present with us in our studio. We shall be having a brief interview with him on one of his books titled The Story of the Epileptic Man. Sir, I am glad to welcome you once again, epileptic man, Mr. Eguriase Okaka. You are welcome to the studio.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you very much.
Title of your book. I was scared when I read your book. I wonder why you titled it The Story of the Epileptic Man.
The book does not in any way talk about epilepsy, as in the causes and preventions. No. The book only used the epileptic man as a sympathetic image, an image that one can see and empathize with. That is what we did. So we use that image of an epileptic man to tell a story to the world that these people, they exist in the society, and that these people, they are very normal, and that these people, you don't need to harm them and things like that. Like we get in this story, the person who was supposed to take care of this epileptic man was the man that eventually caused his death, which was a very pathetic issue.
So far, I believe you have something in mind when you were writing this book.
Yeah, was growing up. I saw somebody, he was just falling and shaking on the ground. So I had to ask my father, I said, why is this guy falling? So he said that the man is epileptic. So that was all he told me. So when later in life, we now had a very close friend, and this boy was epileptic. But one thing I love about him is his creativity, his ability to see something and do it more better than yourself, who think you have brains and things like that. So suddenly we heard that this guy died, and we decided to find out what happened to him, and we were told that he died as a result of his epilepsy, that during the epileptic fit he fell into the fire and got burnt. That was how he died. And now we now ask, his parents who were supposed to take care of him neglected him, and that is not a very good thing to hear. I was writing at about that time, and the thought was just coming into me, the story of an epileptic man, the story of an epileptic man. So I took my biro and I began to write. That was how I came out with the book. And I find that it was a replica of this boy's story. So sad though, but it has messages to pass across to the wider world.
Yes, I can now understand better.
Beautiful.
Epilepsy, that reminds me. Is it contagious? Can someone contact it?
Not one of the communicable diseases that you can find here. Nobody can contact it from any person. What you can only do to help an epileptic person is just to remove sharp objects that might injure the person. The number one thing is just care that you can give to him. After his epileptic fit, he gets up and becomes normal again, like one of the normal human beings you can see in the society.
theme of the book. What message do you have to pass across?
A book is the central idea that you have to pass across when writing. I think one of the themes there is to point out that we should not be wicked to our fellow human being. You have man's inhumanity to man. Then on the other hand, you also have foolish counsel. You have hospitality and service to humanity. Then you have the theme of death. Then you have that of the main idea is just about reaping what you sow. So you cannot expect to reap cassava, to plant cassava rather, to plant cassava and reap cocoyam. You will definitely get your cassava back. So what we are trying to do is to tell people that it is not good to involve in any evil venture.
Sir, in the process of the play, I saw some characters meeting the altar. I want you to throw more light on the concept of death used in the play.
Death shows that everybody will die. So death is inevitable to every living creature. We will find out, like in the play, Toby died. And though it looks like what is very bad in the first place, but it shows also that every living thing will not exceed their limit. They will all die.
Do you have any questions concerning the book for the author?
To know this thing. Sir, from what I have heard so far, I would like to know what eventually killed Toby.
Well, Toby died as a result of the wife. The wife was the wife Teresa killed Toby, which was so pathetic. Teresa was supposed to take care of Toby, but eventually she was the one who caused the death of Toby. Because she had this materialistic tendency. She don't want to suffer according to her. She wants to get married to wealth and live poverty. So eventually, because she saw a big man, she had to get rid of Toby. So that was how Toby died.
I would like to know the reason Toby was sacked from his work.
Yes, the reason why Toby was sacked was just the fact that human beings are very wicked. This is an epileptic person, a symbol of empathy, a symbol of sympathy. When you sack this person, what do you want the man to do after he's sacked? So the only reason they could give for sacking him was that they have spent too much for him and they are not willing to continue spending for him. Not that this epileptic man embezzled. He did not embezzle the company's money, but he was sacked. So that is wickedness on the other hand.
I would like to know the reason Toby was sacked from his work.
Yes, the reason why Toby was sacked was just the fact that human beings are very wicked. This is an epileptic person, a symbol of empathy, a symbol of sympathy. When you sack this person, what do you want the man to do after he sat. So the only reason they could give for sacking him was that they have spent too much for him and they are not willing to continue spending for him. Not that this epileptic man embezzled. He did not embezzle the complaints money, but he was sacked. So that is wickedness on the other hand.
No. Why did Dr. Okaka decide to carry on with Toby's autopsy?
Okay, now autopsy. When Toby died, as Teresa claimed that Toby died of cold during a dry season, so it was too huge for Dr. Okaka to just understand what happened. So he decided to carry out his autopsy so that he can find out the actual cause of Toby's death. And eventually he found out that Toby did not die of cold as Teresa claimed. So the autopsy there is just to get, it's an examination to get the actual cause of a person's death.
From what he has explained so far, I can now understand the story better, and I hope you students understand it better too. I wish somebody can just come out and say, Mr. Okaka, I need to sponsor this play into video production.
Thank you very much. Thank you.